nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It is not only to save the city. Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Your friend has cost this city countless lives. Lives you roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
So I released a video recently about my washer machine for laundry and stuff. It stopped working. There was a loud, basically it was working just fine. It's been really loud lately, and that's apparently because of the bearings. So I think my gums are inflamed for some reason. I cut myself eating something earlier, so probably related. But anyways, so I was in here. I was getting ready to do a video. I never made that video, but you know, and the washer, it was being really loud, like it has been the last few weeks. At this point, what had been the last few weeks. And yeah, it kept getting a little louder, and this time there was a loud bang, and the motor stopped working.
He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed
It
because
just
of it.
it went kaput. So I, after experimenting a little bit, I tried to open up the washer to inspect it, and it wouldn't let me open it up. I thought about just ripping it clean off its hinges since the motor broke anyways. But I was like, yeah, maybe not. Let's not do that. I mean, I didn't know the motor had broken, but I knew it wasn't working. And I knew that the launcher was still in there. So, then, after I realized it wouldn't let me open it and I was done experimenting with it, I had pulled out my phone's camera and did all of that again. No biggie. It seemed, you know, like maybe we'd figure out what's going on with it when my parents woke up the next morning. Because I made that video at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, my gums are bothering me. Right underneath my bottom front teeth. So it got some. Once we figured out what was wrong with it, we got some people here. We thought it was gonna be fine. Then they told us that. Then they just said like, oh yeah, well your washer's terminal. It's not gonna get any better. We fixed the motor, but that's like all we can do. They said we can continue using it until it busts down again. So, Yeah, and then
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list.
once it breaks down again, we'll contact them for the warranty, tell them what's up, and then they'll give us a new one, maybe. We gotta wait till it breaks down again. And, well, when it first broke down, there was water in there that we couldn't get out. And it had been sitting there, so it built up some sort of super bacteria. And they said it won't kill you if you touch it, but it'll make you wish you were dead. And I was like, well, fuck, I already touched it. Nothing happened. They said I got lucky, and I'm not willing...
Representing Bruce Wayne
I'm not going to question it.
at this time.
I mean, I am questioning it, but I don't advise you just go around touching super bacteria. I mean, it smelled rancid, so you can believe that. I can believe it has a super bacteria in it. I was probably just lucky, though. But yeah, it smelled like ass. And, well, I was trying to figure out, like, it smelled so bad that I was gonna go ahead and soak it up with a towel. The only reason it didn't is because it smelled terrible. You see how loud the washer is being right now? Yeah, I've paused the wash real quick, but it smelled so rancid that I was like, I'm just gonna let it sit a little while. And then I talked to my mom and dad about it, and I was like, should we like soak it up or whatever? It smells like ass. And they were like, oh yeah, you're not supposed to touch that. And then they explained to me, and I was like, the fuck, was no one gonna tell me this? I already touched it. And they were like, well, at least nothing happened to you, but also, I thought you would have known. They told us. And I'm like, no, the therapist came over here, and you told me to take Zach inside, which is weird, because it's kind of her job to do therapy for Zach. But it was just for a second, so whatever. But, like, you told me to go inside with Zach, so I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to understand that I need to be inside. Whatever. So, yeah, yeah. So washer's kaput, basically, that's the story. But, yeah. They came and drained the water, by the way, so, I mean, I don't know, they didn't charge us anything for draining the water, so I don't think that was, like, them being like, oh, well, it's gonna be extra to change the water out. So, they just got the water on there that was doing it, so I don't think they're lying. I think I just got really lucky. I did wash my hands immediately after, but I mean, if this is a super bacteria, I should have felt symptoms immediately. But, whatever. So, to recap, the washer's fucked. I touched super bacteria, and the washer's gonna get fucked again. There we go. Michael Davis presents Mini Ramblings.